Hello, my friends. Happy Friday. Welcome to episode 170 of Why Did I Buy This? This series started as a way to help crafters find unique ways to use the products that they have in their collections. It's also a great series for new crafters who are wondering what they need to get started. My name is Lindsay. I am the team leader of Cloud9 Stampers. I have been a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator 21 years. I love to craft and I love to share my ideas with you. So as you're tuning in, please say hi. Let us know where you're tuning in from. Hello, Sharon. And if you're watching the replay, you can let me know that too. So a few things that are going on. First of all, we just had on April 9th, the release of our last chance products list. So we have an annual catalog and a mini catalog that has retired, will be retiring at the end of this month. And so the last chance products are the things that will not be continuing on. We have new products coming in, and so the old ones are going out. And with that, some of those products are up to 60% off. So it's a really great idea to head to my online store and look at the specials link. And in the specials, you'll be able to see all of the things that are retiring and on sale. It's a really great way to be able to shop. Things are while supplies last, so you want to make sure that you're shopping early to get the best selection possible. Now, another thing coming up, I have been collaborating with my friend Meg Loven of Loven Stamps, and we have started the Why Did I Buy This Maker Club. So if you love these videos and would like to take it to the next level, you can join the Why Did I Buy This Maker Club, and you will get special access to our VIP Facebook group. You will get your very own Why Did I Buy This Maker video, and you are going to get a maker box in the mail filled with curated products, so that it will just help supplement the things that you have in your collection. It is a $35 club that includes your shipping, $35 Canadian and $28 US. And I will be posting the link for you in the comments of this video so that you can sign up for that. So you'll want to sign up by the first of each month to be able to participate into the next month. And it is just an auto renew, so as long as you want to participate, you can. With special gifts for anybody who participates in 6 consecutive months. So very exciting things coming up. I have the maker kits ready for April. They are so stinking cute. You guys are going to love what we have in store. It's a great way to be able to make the most of your Stampin' products. Okay, so let's get started with today. First of all, yesterday, I can only show you the cover, but just so you can see what's up and coming, look at how beautiful this cover is. So our new annual catalog goes live on May 1st. If you placed an order with me in the last 6 months that was $60 or greater, you're going to receive this in the mail. I've already sent it to you. So it should be arriving in the next couple of days. And if you would like a copy and live in Canada, then just DM me and we can work out how to get you a copy. All right. So before we get invested in the new, we're going to say goodbye to the old. So today is the last chance list part 2, and we're going to be working with some of our retiring products. So I'm going to do the awkward transition so that you can see my hands, and we're going to be making some very fun products. If you want to take a moment to hit share, that's a really nice way to compliment me. And, oh, sorry, sometimes when this clicks into the thing, it doesn't want to rotate properly. Come on. There we go. Sorry, guys. Oh, that was a little lengthy. I'm not sure what happened there. Okay. So let me clip you in, and we're going to zoom in like so. Okay, so a couple more things that you want to pay attention to. We are having some price increases. It's kind of the nature of the economic environment we're living in. All of the things you'll see listed here are not the things that Stampin' Up! Produces specifically. In fact, they tend to produce our stamp sets, and then these are from different companies that we carry. So anyhow, you can see we have some pretty significant price increases coming on those things. So this is a really good time to place orders for some of those foundational products to be able to get the lower price, because these price increases come on May 1st. So some of the big ones are cardstock, both the thick cardstock and our white and vanilla. So you can see in Canada, we have a price increase of $3.50. Trimmer blades, that's another big one. Punches are going up $3. Cardstock, our colored cardstock's going up $2. So just so you know, and you can't, I don't want you to be surprised when you see the new catalog, we do have those price increases coming up. While you're placing orders for your last chance items, those are things to add on there. So today I wanted to show you some of our last chance items in action, and I just put together this quick graphic because I thought it was fun to show you that we have quite a few things that are under $10. So go to my online store. When you hit specials, on the left hand side you'll see a filter section, and you can actually filter by price. So if you're looking for the best deals possible, you can go ahead and click those buttons, and you can see from, I think it's from $5 to $10, $10 to $20, that kind of thing. So these are the items that are under $10. So here we have one item that's under $10, and this is one of our designer series paper from our annual catalog. It is called the Les Shop. So it's a French name. It was $17 and now it's on sale for $8.50. You can see there's some really fun, both shop graphics, but food graphics, which are fun. And some really nice, just design graphics, right? You can see these are fun to fussy cut out. Some really pretty paper here. I love the color scheme in this. It's really beautiful. Here you can see we've got some books and paints. Yeah, so anyway, $8.50. So let me bring in a piece of designer series paper, and this one is cut 4 inches by 12 inches. So just the length of the 12 by 12 paper cut to 4, so you can get 3 out of one sheet. And then we've scored it at 5.5 by 11. And let me show what we're gonna do with this. We're actually using this as our card base. So there's the 5.5 inch mark, and then this one is the 1 inch. So I'm just going to use my bone folder to press that. And I also have some 3 3/4 inch by 5 1/4 inch pieces of paper, and we're going to stick this inside. So this is going to be what gives us the place to write in. It's also going to give your card just a little bit more weight. So a little bit more structure. So stick the basic white inside here, like that, okay? So now we've got our card base. Next, I'm going to bring in some tear and tape, and we're going to put a little bit of tear and tape here and here. So this goes at the top and at the bottom. And we'll just use a pokey tool to remove the backings and then fold this shut. And this is so nice because what it does is it makes a spot for your gift card. So if you wanted to put a gift card to a restaurant, you could throw that in there. So this is just a nice simple card. I'm bringing in the painted texture. This one is continuing on, I believe. And here you can see is the Let's Go Shopping stamp set. So again, it's got the ability to build the shops as well as add in the details. I love these little cakes and breads. They're so cute. Has some nice greetings to be able to work with. And I'm going to use a piece of basic white and the frame from that stamp set. So this is what it looks like. Using Balmy Blue ink, we're going to stamp that little frame and then add Happy Birthday using Memento. Ooh, let's not do it upside down. I guess it doesn't matter, but just like that. And then we can use our paper snips, another one of our items that's going up in price, and you can snip the straight lines of this. There are dies that are retiring too, but I don't seem to have them. I guess that's going on my list to coordinate with my stamp. So there we've got our little Happy Birthday. So we can add that on. And then I'm bringing in a carryover product, which is this colored baker's twine. So here we've got our balmy blue baker's twine. And I'll use a bow tire to be able to make a double bow. Do you guys know what a bow tire is? The bow tire is something that a friend made for me a long time ago. And it's basically just doweling with pegs so that you can change the size of the bow. Now, if you wanted to try this at home, you could just use a meat fork. So anything that has 2 tines like this is gonna work. So I've got my 2 pieces of thread. I'm going to start with the thread on the opposite side of the pegs. I'm going to switch hands like that. The one that's on the bottom goes through the pegs at the top, and the other one goes through the pegs at the bottom. You pull it tight, and then you give a little knot, and when you pull it off, you get that beautiful bow that's tied perfectly. It allows you to work with smaller pieces of ribbon, and it also makes it so you don't have to try to work with your fingers to try to do that. Okay, so let me show you what the finished card looks like. So we've just added a couple of embellishments in that thread, and there you can see is the spot for you to write and put your little gift card. So just a way to use that designer series paper. And again, really affordable at $8.50. So shop early because things do sell out with the last chance list. Moving on to the next project, I'm going to bring in a few different things. So first of all, we have the Encircled with Nature. This one is one of our online exclusives and is not retiring currently. So really beautiful to be able to work with both these dies and the stamps. And when you buy them in a bundle like this, you get a 10% discount, which is helpful. If you're a demonstrator on my team, you're also going to get an additional 20% off. That's just something that demonstrators get. And then you can also see I brought in the scalloped contours dies. Okay, so here we can see that basic white has been cut out with that die set. And I'm going to bring in a couple of blending brushes. These also are going up in price, FYI. And I've got my stamps and I've got my ink. So I'm actually going to just remove my vellum, which takes away the glare. Just gonna set this up here for now. Sorry, I'll just pull it out of the way. And I'm going to add some ink to my glass mat. This is going to work as a palette. So I've got Lemon Lolly and Flirty Flamingo. I like to do this better than adding my blending brush to the ink pad. I just feel like it's better for your ink pads in the long run. And it's also nice to be able to drag directly from your palette to your paper that you're working with. It makes for a smoother blending experience. So we're going to go like this with our Lemon Lolly, one of my favorite yellows. I wasn't a yellow fan before Lemon Lolly came out, but I find I use lemon a lot more now. Okay, so this is Flirty Flamingo. We're pulling that onto our die. Hello, Kathy. How are you today? Yes, please say hi as you tune in. I love that. Okay. Just like this. And I'm going to overlap the colors because we want it to look like a sunrise or sunset. Beautiful. Now I'm going to just grab a baby wipe because I have that handy, and I'm just going to wipe this off so I don't set any of my project into the glass mat. Okay. Bring back my vellum so that you guys can see a little better. Excellent. Okay, so here we go. Here's our lovely little background. And now I'm going to bring in the stamp from the Circle of Nature, Encircled in Nature, sorry. And I'm going to go ahead and do some stamping with that. So we'll ink that up stamp here. I'm going to stamp a little bit higher. And then what I'm going to do, this is what happens when it's wet, then my paper moves. I don't stamp with this on when you guys aren't watching. I just try to reduce the glare. I'm going to actually turn it upside down and make the tree longer. And then here, make it shorter. And then another one here, like that. Okay, so now we've got this little forest, and then we'll bring in the greeting. I love this greeting. I think it's very hopeful and beautiful. May this year, I should stamp before I read. May this year be incredible and filled with possibilities. Love it. Okay, so now I'm going to bring in another retiring item, and that is these adhesive back cork rounds. Again, another under $10 item, and they're just so earthy and natural. I just think it's perfect for this type of card. So we'll add the self-adhesive dots to the project. And let me go ahead and skip to the end and show you what the finished one looks like. So here I've just gone ahead and mounted it onto Flirty Flamingo, added a few more dots and just a little flag here with the linen thread, which is a great way to add just a bit more texture in that natural form. Okay, so that's project number 2. We're going to move on to the final project. And this one, we're going to use another online exclusive. So this one is called Fluffiest Friends. It's just so cute. I love the animals. So not necessarily a retiring product. They're just more of a while supplies last product. And then I'm also bringing in Circle Sayings. And Circle Sayings is bundled currently with our 2 3/8 inch circle punch, but the bundle is retiring. So that's something to note, is when you have when we have a new release, we tend to do them as a bundle when they have a coordinating product like this, but it only usually lasts a year. So then once you've got that year up, you're going to lose your discount for having those two things bundled together. So if you want to be able to buy your bundles at a discount, do it in its first year. Okay, so we have a few things we're going to play with on this one. The first thing is I'm going to bring in my basic white, and we're going to stamp with our little fluffiest friends. And I want to do this little squirrel chipmunk fella. So that's done with Memento. And the reason I'm using Memento is I want to bring in my alcohol markers. This is such a fun color palette. So this is Wild Wheat, which is one of our returning in colors. So we do have 5 in colors that are retiring. Those ones are Orchid Oasis, Starry Sky, Tahitian Tide, Parakeet Party, Sad Face, and Sweet Sorbet. Those ones will be leaving us. We have 5 that are staying: Pebbled Path, Moody Mauve, Boho Blue, Wild Wheat, hello friend, and Copper Clay. So those ones are staying. And then we have 5 new ones that are coming in. So that's always how it works. We have 5 staying, 5 leaving, and 5 coming. So I'm going to go ahead and color our little, what would you say this is? Is it a gerbil, a squirrel, a mouse? I guess it could be kind of any of those, right? Wild Wheat is a nice color for that. So I'm starting with the darkest color first, and I'm going to go onto the face like this. And whenever I'm working with animal faces, I like to just do the bridge of the nose. It just makes it look a little more 3D when you finish it. Then I'm going to bring in the light Wild Wheat. So that's going to go here. Is this light? Yeah, light. Maybe a fat cat. Yeah, it could be a fat cat. Then we've got our SU-1000, which is my favorite for cheeks and ears. So we're going to do the pink cheeks. And I brought in Crumb Cake. So this is going to go over top of his little muzzle here and his feet. and one more with the light. So see what I mean? I'll bring it up so you can see closer how the face just looks like it has more dimension because the nose we've colored separately. So for the balloon, I just couldn't find my balmy blue markers, so I'm just going to use my Stampin' Right marker for this one. So we're going to start on the outsides. Here's how you can kind of cheat having blends for this. Blends are another thing that's going up in price significantly, FYI, so just want to give you kind of a heads up. And we're just going to leave a little bit of light color on the outside and go over the shadowy parts a little bit extra. So you can see you can kind of get that feeling of blends with your Stampin' Right marker. Okay, so once again, we're going to bring in our 2 3/8 inch circle punch, and we're going to punch out our little whatever this guy is. And then I'm bringing in the, what are these called? They're like the flower embellishments. Those ones are on sale for, loose daisy embellishments. They're on sale for $5.85. A steal of a deal. So we're going to add a little bit of glue. And my friend Cindy always does this. She adds a little flower, and I just think it's so cute. So we're going to get this little guy a flower like that. So then the other thing I wanted to show is with the Retiring Up in the Air Designer Series paper. So this is one of our 6x6 packs. It's such a great subtle color with lots of just fun designs. So there are, you know, the up in the air balloons on some of them, but most of them are just basic designs in colors that I love. So it's a great one to play with. So here we're going to stamp with the circle sayings over the Designer Series paper. Did you ever think you could do that? Just stamp on the paper. Yeah, I give you permission. So kind of stamp off the edge in the centers. Just like that. Okay, so now you've got that greeting. I'm bringing in a piece of Lemon Lolly, and we're going to adhere our little whatever he is on there, and let me show you the finished card. So there it is. I just love how it adds just that little bit of detail to the Designer Series paper in the background. Isn't that fun? And our cute little squirrel, mouse, cat, not sure. Okay, so here are our projects one more time. We've got our little fluffiest friends. We have our retiring cork, and then we have our retiring very affordable Designer Series paper. And if you're thinking to yourself, Lindsay, why don't I have these products? You can head to my online store. Any orders that are over $35 this month are going to receive a nifty gifty in the mail from me. And if your order reaches $100, you're also going to receive a set of embellishments from me. Just go ahead and add the host code, and then you will be automatically set up to receive those things from me. I will go ahead and put the shopping link in the comments as well. I hope you all have an amazing weekend. Thanks so much for watching and sharing this video. Much appreciated. If you're interested in more information on our Why Did I Buy This Maker Club, which you guys is going to be so much fun, you can go ahead and reach out to me or Meg Loven, and we will get you set up with your link to sign up. Okay, friends, have an amazing weekend. Bye for now.